I know I am horribly backlit, but there's a very good reason for that. I'm currently standing here in our washitsu, which I usually call the tatami room. When you have wa at the beginning of a lot of Japanese words, it means Japanese. Like washoku is Japanese cuisine. So washitsu would be Japanese room. And wasabi is just nasty. That's totally unrelated. Our tatami room is atypical in a couple ways. It's not unusual, just atypical. Normally tatami is rectangular and about the color of straw. Our tatami is square and a much lighter color, more like cream. Also, usual on tatami, right here, there would be shoji. This is why I'm so horribly backlit. Shoji are normally called paper doors in English. They do have paper on them, but they're not completely made of paper, of course. So we used to have shoji, paper doors here, until the kids destroyed them. And I do mean destroyed. Okay, maybe destroyed is overstating things a little bit. They ripped up all the paper and broke a lot of the lattice work. I mean, at one point, when I think Duncan was less than 2, I walked into the washitsu and he had climbed up to here on these thin little pieces of wood. Whoops, that one popped up. I gotta fix that one. Oh, okay. Well, I thought I had fixed this completely. They didn't break all of it, but I had to replace, well, I didn't replace actually. I managed to find all the pieces and keep them for multiple years until I finally got around to it and started clamping and gluing back together. And I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, I can find here and here and no, not there. I can find lots of places where I put this back together. I managed to put the puzzle all back together. But I just found another spot that's broken that needs some glue. I will glue that. These should be skinned around the back. It's on the back here. Theoretically, it's not that hard to do. I've just never done it before. But I'm going to try today. I really don't know what I'm doing. Now, in order to repaper your shoji, you will need 3 things. 1, the bare door. The de-papered door. Actually, I gotta finish depapering this. There's still a remnants of the old paper stuck to the back, so I think I will use, I don't know, a lightly dampened paper towel to try and remove this. So you need your bare door, you need the new paper to go on, and you need the proper shoji glue, which we have, and I cannot find. I have been searching for 20 minutes. It's the kind of thing, it has been hanging around. Every time I turn around, there it was, and it's like, oh yeah, gotta do that someday, and now when I finally get around to doing it, I can't find the glue. So this looks like it may not happen today. I might not be able to repaper. I mean, I could go buy more glue, but I know I have it here somewhere. It is, there it is! Okay, I found it. It is happening today. Seriously, I just looked over there and it's standing on the windowsill. Yeah, I put it there. Okay. Man, I feel stupid for searching for 20 minutes when it was right there in front of my face the whole time. Okay, so, let me go grab that. Good, I feel so, whatever. You need your paper and you need your glue. It says not regular glue. What does this say? It says Sun Touch. Maybe that's the company. I don't know. Whatever, you need the right kind of glue. It's not expensive. Now, when you're going to buy your shoji, if you're going to do this, you know, if you're one of those people who has kids who have destroyed their shoji, their paper doors, when you go to buy it, check your size beforehand. Because they come in a variety of sizes and they come in like a 1-pack or a 2-pack, so you gotta know what you need. I teach in a kominkan where they have a set of 4 doors and then a set of 3 doors. But their shoji is actually plastic. It looks paperish, but it's actually plastic. We checked beforehand. This is too big. What the heck? We checked. I thought we checked. Well, what do you know? When you get one too big, you can still use it, but you're gonna have to cut it afterwards, which apparently now I have to do. I swore we got the right size. Huh? What do you know? Oh, it's right, like 3.6 meters. Yeah, okay, that'd be 3.6 because that's 2 of them in there. Unless I've got to unroll it and then cut it myself? Huh. I might have to do that. I think I got to unroll it and cut it myself. There are some instructions on the back of the paper in Japanese. There are pictures, handy dandy. Hard to focus. 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 There we go. So, it shows you rolling out your paper, brushing down your paper. I guess that's checking size first, then making sure it's all clean, then cutting it, I guess gluing and cutting, and then trimming off the outside edges. That's basically what we're going to do. Well, I'm going to do. You can watch. First, of course, is the cleaning. Just not sure where to do this. I'm going to be using glue, so I want to not get it on anything. How wide is that? That'll work. I can do it on the table right here. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, that's one down, and I found out this stuff comes off a lot easier than I thought it would. You make it wet, and darn near slide off. So you never want to leave your windows open when it's raining if you got paper doors in front of the windows, because it'll just melt that stuff right off there. Also, I found out that these joints are not actually glued. They're just held together by, friction. A couple of them were popped out, and I had to pop them back in nice and flat. That one's drying. I glued that one. One more door. And then we'll be ready to hopefully start gluing on some paper. And I'm listening to Doctor Who while I do this. Ah, darn it! I thought I was turning off the recording, I just turned it on. Oh well, so I didn't get a time-lapse of me cleaning off the second one. You saw the first one. Now how this is hopefully going to work, I'm at a bit of an angle. I don't want to move the camera, but I changed, whatever. It's turning. As I, first put some glue down and then run it down, I will roll the paper down the door bit by bit, gluing ahead of me as I go along each spar, and hopefully that'll work right. I have never done this. It is a learning experience, and if I really screw it up, well, I can buy more paper. That's the applicator. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I'd flatten it out, but no, this little ridge here, you put that on the side of the spar and run it down so that you slide right along the wood. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, gotta unwrap this first. This is gonna be too big. I thought it was the right size, but it is going to have static cling sticking to me. No, it is going to have a lovely sakura petal pattern on it. Oh, I think these are stickers to help things hold down. I think it's worth trying. Let's see how this goes. That's far from professional, but it's not bad for my first try. The only thing I'm disappointed is that I let this roll back up and I got some of the glue on the paper. Hopefully that won't be too ugly when it dries. I guess it's not visible at all when it dries. And I dripped some of the glue on the carpet, but I don't think it seems to be a big deal. It's not that strong a glue, really. I'm going to set this up, let it dry, and do the second one. But it is killing my back. It's all leaning. Oy. I'm too tall for this. Well, darn it. It's not long enough. Ah, come on. I was sure I had enough. I did not put that much extra on the other one. I mean, it overhung by a little bit. Even if I had done it right to the edge, I would only be about here. I would still be short. Well, that sucks. Huh. Well, I guess this paper can be kept and used for crafts of some kind, but it can't go on the door. And so I've got one paper door and one un. Well, this still works for a how-to video. Yes. I gotta go buy more paper. Even if I can't do both doors, I can at least trim this one. Well, the glue hasn't dried yet. I don't know how long it's going to take. If I'm careful, it should be okay. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I have decided I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm going to use the other paper as far as I can use it and then use something else. I'm going to be creative. Figure this out somehow. And hit the ceiling and put those papers back up on the table. What's going on here? Come on. Ow. I think the camera cut out for some reason. Of course, actually, come to look at it, you can't actually see the last bit I did. I have, well, this is some rice paper I bought probably more than 10 years ago at the 100 yen shop. Hopefully, it won't look too terrible. Ooh, I hit the ceiling again. Moment of truth time. Ooh, gotta do this very carefully. Ooh, careful, 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 careful. Ah, more careful. The glue is still not dry. But it's nice and sunny. Hopefully that'll speed things along. So, I think. Okay, there's one. Fan. Bottom is not bad. That is not half bad. It's not the same pattern, but it is completely acceptable. Don't hit anything. Please don't hit anything. Come on, don't hit anything. This is the bottom. Okay. Oh, stop doing that, Mark. And there we go. All right. Can't see my head. This is the first time in years our washitsu has had its, what was it, Shoji? I'm already forgetting the word, in place. And I think I'm fairly happy with it. It's going to take some getting used to again, because it's been so long without. And we got this one band at the bottom that's not quite the same. I kind of wish I had more and I would do both like that. I think it actually looks pretty good. But what are you going to do? There's a spider. That didn't take long. Don't get stuck on the glue. Actually, this door should be completely dry, I think. So it's actually really not that hard to replace these. This is definitely not a professional job, but you know, just to a casual glance, can't really tell. And It will make things easier for the kids to play games here because it won't be so incredibly bright. Now I just hope they don't go poking a bunch of holes in this. I don't think they'll do it on purpose. They're already old enough not for that. They're already old enough to not do that. Words fail me sometimes. But accidents do happen. I just hope they don't happen. So any questions about how to get this done? I now have experience with this and I can help. Post them down below. I'll let you know. So like I said, it's not that hard. Tape the paper to the one side with a tape given, little sticker things given. Run the glue on every single surface you're going to stick it to, running it down the side of the spar using the little plastic blocker that's on the bottle for that. Cover it over, roll it down. You got a little bit of time to tug it straight into position if you need to. Once it's all down, tape the other end. Wipe it down. You have to try and get everything in place. I got extra glue on there. Oh well. Then let it dry. I haven't actually let it dry. I've already stuck it up. I'm just hoping it'll be okay. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon if you haven't already. And if you have already, thanks a lot.